Yo, good morning. This is your Monday 707, your next level. I'm excited about today because I've got a message for somebody right now. There's someone who's watching this, and this message is going to save your year. Can you hear me? All right, so tune in. All right, let's go. Now, my mom always tells me a story about when they were growing up. And those days there was no power, there was no electricity in the village. So she grew up in some village in Bungoma, and they used to read with some light called a koroboi. You know, in Kenya it's called a koroboi. A small lamp, a tin lamp, where you put some, I think it's paraffin or kerosene, and then you light it. It's got like a wick, and you have to light that, and they would read with that the whole night. Now, mark you, that time you've gotten home, you went to the river, they came home, they cooked, did the dishes, washed the house, and then after putting all the younger children and siblings to bed, that's the time that they get to sit and study. Less than ideal conditions, difficult conditions. And she always tells me that story to inspire me, because guess what? That's when they actually moved forward in their academia. So many people had opportunities. They would come to class and they're okay. They didn't have responsibilities. But my mother had so many responsibilities, and by the time she was coming to class, she had put in a full day's work. Now, we all have our routine. I'm not talking to lazy people. I'm not talking to somebody right now who's lazy and looking for an excuse to fail or stuff like that. No. I'm talking to you. You're a hardworking person. You're a serious person, and you've got your routine. All serious people have got their regime. You got that thing that you do in the morning. You've got your coffee, your morning song, or your morning hot shower. I don't know what your routine is. You've got just that thing that gets you going. It's not that you're lazy, but you've got your fix that usually you do before the game. In sports, they have got what they call a pre-season. There's the way they work themselves out and prepare their bodies and condition themselves to enter into the game. I don't know what your conditioning is. Probably it's a great team. You sit and say, man, me, I'm a hardworking person. I always deliver. All I need is my team. Give me a good team, a hardworking team, bam, and I'm going to bring you the trophy. Maybe that's you. Maybe all you need is a bit of encouragement. You need your crew, your guys, your ride or die behind you. They got your back, just a bit of motivation and encouragement, and you take off. I don't know what it is that you need, but I'm here to talk to somebody whom life denied you your preseason. Yep, you get what I'm saying? We all have our preseason. Maybe it's a holiday that you need. Maybe it's a good weekend that you need before you can start your new week. You have your thing that you need before you can manage or perform optimally. All right? Now, life has denied you that thing. So I'm talking to you right now, and I'm telling you, as a champion, you have to find your way to perform even without your stuff. Sometimes the battle begins and you find you're already in a fight, and you went out on holiday. You went out to play and you found yourself in a fight. You found yourself in a war and you don't have your stuff. Come on, are you hearing me? I'm talking to somebody today who doesn't have their stuff. You don't have your arsenal. Maybe your arsenal is your best friend. They always got your back. Maybe your arsenal is your family member who always encourages you. Maybe your arsenal is your pastor. Maybe your arsenal is your morning coffee. I don't know what it is that you need, but you don't have your stuff, and the battle has already begun. I'm telling you this. You have to pick yourself up and say, you know what? I got this. I am going to make it through this battle. I'm going to find a way to make it through this season, even though I didn't have a good pre-season. Okay? And especially if you're on your way up. You see, champions always go into the place, they've got their headphones, they've got their routine. So what happens is they probably book a hotel, and because they are wealthy, people who are already successful, they are able to create a circumstance and an environment that prepares them for the battle. So they're able to book a good hotel room, they get silence, they get that optimal environment. But when you're coming up, you're going to have to study with that koroboi. Other people are studying at home, they don't have any other responsibilities. But you have got children that you need to put to bed. You've got something that you need to do. You've got a husband you need to prepare food for. I don't know what it is. You've got stuff that you need to do. And then you still have to show up at the game together and compete with the same people who have got no other responsibilities. You have less than ideal conditions. I'm here to tell you this. You have the heart of a champion. And as long as you keep pushing, as long as you don't look at the circumstances, as long as you don't make success conditional, that you decide this is what I'm going for, regardless of what I have to deal with. I've got my baggage. Other people are coming from well-to-do families. I'm coming from a single family. I don't have my stuff. But guess what? I'm still here. That's not a reason for failure. Get up, psych yourself up, and say, I'm here and I'm going to fight. I'm going to give it the best I've got. You get what I'm saying? I don't know who I'm talking to, but I feel this message so big in me right now. And I'm just sharing it with you like I hear it. That you don't have your stuff. You're in the battlefield, but you still have to fight. You didn't have a good preseason. You don't have the ideal conditions for your success, but you're already in the battlefield. Pick yourself up. Look in the mirror, encourage yourself, and tell yourself, you know what? One day I'm going to be a champion who can pick my conditions for success. But for today, I'm going to wrestle in the mud until I get out of this mire and I win my trophy regardless of my circumstances. All right? So I know this is your message. This is probably going to pump you up for the rest of the week. Forget about your circumstances. People who are champions do not have circumstances as a condition for success. They show up every single day. Okay? So get up and fight back. No preseason, no problem. This is your season. You're all that you need for success. Get up and show the world what you got. This is your Monday 707. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time. Cheers.